You think you know me?
This is just going to be a quick video. It's actually not an install video. I don't want to waste your time. These are actually pretty simple things to install on any motorcycle, honestly. But I'm doing a couple things to make the bike a little bit more comfortable. My Chanda, my HAWK DLX. First thing I'm going to actually show you are these Ape Racing spacers for your handlebars. They're for 7/8 handlebars. The interesting thing about these, I'll show you, they actually pack them up pretty good. There's two sets of spacers here. These spacers are actually adjustable. Sorry for the noise. But they send you all this hardware in the bag. You can actually, and I'll show you the spacer. Oops. Show you the spacer, how it works. See, it's actually a stackable spacer. You can take out each individual piece here, and you can have it to whatever height you want to raise the handlebars up. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and install those. It's a pretty simple install, really. But definitely, this hardware is definitely better than the stock Chanda hardware. I always like this stuff. This is pretty good. See if this helps by bringing them up about 2 inches. See if it's a little bit more comfortable. As I said, I'm not used to, coming from a regular cruiser, I'm not used to kind of being hunched over a little bit. So the next thing is, I got big feet, and the stock pegs on that had the little rubber inserts, and they're really small. I mean, they're like this big. I got these off of Amazon. These aren't probably the biggest thing you can get, but these are nice. They're actually adjustable, so you can adjust the angle on them. I'm going to install those. Like I said, I'm not going to drag the video out by showing you how to install all this crap. I did buy a matching brake peg, whatever you call it, brake. Wait, it's not the peg. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't know you actually couldn't take the peg off the Chanda. I guess I didn't really pay attention to that. Every cruiser I've had, you've been able to unscrew those from the shift lever. So I've got a shift lever coming from eBay in a couple days. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on a later date. And I'll show you what that's like. The one I ordered actually is an adjustable one. So stay tuned for that video. But like I said in the last riding video, I had a hard time finding the shift lever with my big ass feet. So I'm hoping with the install of these, that helps out a lot. And if you watch my last video, my first ride on the Chanda, my first legal ride, that video had quite a bit of noise in it. And a lot of it was because of the mount I was using on the handlebars for the camera. It was vibrating a lot. It was an older mount. I picked up one of these off of Amazon. It's a Ulanzi handlebar mount, adjustable. This is actually all aluminum. I really like this. I use their products on my helmets for motovlogs and stuff too. So these are a few additions I'm going to add on today. I'm going to go ahead and get those on. Also, here's the before height before I put the spacers in. All right, everybody, I got the spacers on. They look pretty good on there. They got a nice fit to them. I say it would be easier to have two people do it, but it's not too bad on your own to do it. And of course, with me having the bars up 2 inches higher now, it was a lot easier for me to install the Ulanzi camera mount. So that gives me a little bit better mounting as that as well. Gives me a little bit more space. All right, folks, it's been a few weeks since I've started doing this video. I actually ran into an issue. Those foot pegs I had at the beginning of the video did not work. Some of you probably noticed that at the beginning of the video. It was a little narrow mount. That type of mount would not work with this. You actually had to have a wider mount. And I ended up ordering these ones off Amazon as well. These I actually had to grind the aluminum down. Let me see if I can show you. I had to grind the aluminum down on this a little bit so they would fit. They're not a perfect fit, but actually they're still better than the stock Chanda foot pegs. And they kind of lean forward. I don't know if you could probably see that pretty good on the video. It really doesn't bother me though, because this is a lot more comfortable than the stock ones. These things definitely have better grip. I've been riding with them for a couple weeks. They've made a huge difference. And of course, I already showed you how I had the riser on there. I got my phone mount. I got that off of Amazon as well. That works excellent. This thing's pretty solid. It's mostly the plastic body and it's adjustable, but I've got my wires already hooked in there, ready to go. My phone's actually charging now. You can actually take this phone mount and lock it in there, so it's pretty solid. I feel confident with that on there. And of course, I showed you the Ulanzi in the last part of the video for my GoPro mount. That thing's solid. This thing has not moved in a couple weeks since I started doing this video. All in all, I'd say this was a pretty good little project, doing the foot pegs and raising the handlebars up a little bit. I still feel like I need to get different handlebars at some point, but one of the big projects I think I really need to work on now, and I'm going to do that in another video, not today. This video is already too long as it is, but I'm going to be modifying this seat. I have custom material. I'm going to make the seat so it goes further back so I have a little bit more leg room. Other than that, that's it for this video. Like I said, the bike is a lot better. I've been riding in the snow and slush and everything here in NEPA, back and forth in town. Hopefully soon I'll get out for a little bit longer ride and we can do a little vlog before the end of the year. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.